And Emma was whimpering and stomping her feet. She just wanted me to get going already. And so I said, okay, hold on, Dogosaurus Rex. We're going. So then we went on a walk, and the whole time we were walking, I was thinking, Dogosaurus Rex, Dogosaurus Rex. What is a Dogosaurus Rex? And I thought, well, what if a Dogosaurus Rex is a dog that turned into a dinosaur? Or what if a Dogosaurus Rex is a dinosaur that turned into a dog? I went through all these different ideas, and I finally came up with the what if that my newest picture book is based on, which is what if a boy gets a dog and doesn't realize that it's really a dinosaur? Okay, so this is Dogosaurus Rex. This was illustrated by Kevin Hawkes, who's done tons of books. I think his most popular one is Library Line. If you guys know that book, it's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to read this to you. Ben couldn't wait to find the best dog in the world. At the shelter, there were cute dogs and funny dogs and loud dogs and smelly dogs. None of them were quite right. You guys want to scooch up a little bit to see better? Holy I know some of these dogs are smelly dogs, but they're not that smelly. Then Ben saw a large cage in the corner. She's perfect, he said. I'll call her Sadie. Roar, said Sadie, wagging her tail. That dog sure is a strange bark, said Ben's mom. Ben couldn't wait to show off his new pet. He used a garden hose for a leash and walked Sadie around town. She's kind of funny looking, said the neighborhood kids. Does she know any tricks? Sit, Sadie, Ben called. Sadie sat on top of a car. Roll over, Sadie, Ben called. Sadie rolled over right through a fruit stand. Fetch, Sadie, Ben called. Sadie ran off and came back with a mail truck. I think it's best if you take your pet home, said a police officer.
It's a dinosaur.
I know. Nobody notices. They just think it's a silly looking dog. But when Ben brought Sadie home, she couldn't fit through the front door. You'll have to build her a doghouse, said Ben's mom. So Ben started building and building until he built the biggest doghouse in town. Sadie seemed to like her new home. You're the best dog in the world, Ben said, rubbing her belly. Sadie closed her eyes. Roar, she said. The next morning, Ben took Sadie out to do her business. She did lots of it, lots and lots of it. Clean up after your pet, a neighbor cried. Ben plugged his nose, grabbed a shovel, and got to work. So if you've ever had a dog, you know this is part of the deal, right? Then it was time to give Sadie a bath. Ben gathered up all the soap in the house and took her to the lake. Sadie jumped into the water and drank it all in one gulp. Don't come back, the lifeguard yelled. When they got home, Sadie's belly rumbled for dinner. Ben poured out some dog food. Sadie ate the whole bag and all the rest of the food in the house. This dog sure is a lot of trouble, said Ben's mom. We might have to bring her back to the shelter. Ben hugged Sadie tight. He had to find a way to keep her. The next day, Ben walked Sadie through town. Everyone avoided her. Then a shout rang out from the fruit stand. Stop! Thief! Ben knew just what to do. Sit, Sadie, he called. Sadie sat right in the robber's path, but the thief jumped into a mail truck and got away. Roll over, Sadie, Ben called. Sadie rolled over in front of the robber's truck, but the thief ran into the farmer's field and got away. Fetch, Sadie, Ben called. Sadie barreled after the robber. Ben had never seen her run so fast. And when she came back, she had the thief clenched in her teeth. Everyone in town cheered. That's quite a pet you have there, said the police officer. I think I might have a job for her. So do I, said the mailman. So do I, said the farmer. So here's Sadie rescuing a cat from a tree and helping to deliver mail and helping to harvest corn. Soon, Sadie was the most popular dog in town, and Ben knew he'd be able to keep her forever. "You're the best dog in the world," said Ben, rubbing Sadie's belly. Sadie closed her eyes. "Roar," she said. And that. So there you see how I took that what if. What if a boy adopts a dog and doesn't realize that it's actually a dinosaur? And I turned it into a whole story. And then the illustrator took that idea and he put his own ideas in with the pictures. So that's why I say asking what if is the most important question, because that's where stories come from. So I will give you another example. But first I have a question. How many of you like going to sleep at night? How many of you like bedtime? Raise your hand if you like bedtime. All the adults are raising their hand. Okay. And raise your hand if you don't like going to bed. If bedtime is not your favorite thing. Yes, very proudly raising your hand. Good. Well, so I'm a bit of both, where I like going to sleep at night because I'm tired, but I really don't like getting ready for bed. It takes so long to put on your pajamas and to brush your teeth and to floss and all of that fun stuff. So one day as I was getting ready for bed, I started to think, what if robots feel the same way about bedtime that people do? Or maybe sometimes robots don't really feel like going to bed either. And this was before my daughter, who's now 3, this was before she was born. And so I asked my friends who have kids, I asked them, what do your kids do to try to get out of going to bed? How do they stall at bedtime? And they gave me all sorts of ideas. And so then I went through that list and I thought about how to make them work for robots. So for example, if you're thirsty, you might ask for some water. What might a robot ask for if a robot's thirsty? Any ideas?
Shar, what do you think a robot drinks?
There's no wrong answer. This is your robot. Your robot could drink anything you want it to drink. Would it drink apple juice?
No, it would drink lightning.
Lightning?
Whoa, next.
That's way better than what I came up with. I like that. Yeah, it could drink lightning. What else could a robot drink?
Electricity.
What could it drink?
Electricity.
Electricity? That's a really, maybe it eats electricity too.
Bugs.
Bugs?
Snow.
Snow?
I love to eat snow. Me too.
That's, you guys are coming up with some great robot ideas. So I decided my robot drinks oil. But, okay, so, you probably sleep in a bed. Where might a robot sleep? Any ideas for where?
In an iron bed.
In an iron bed? Oh, I like that. Where else might a robot sleep?
Outside.
Outside, okay.
In a robot house.
In a robot house. Well, you'd have to build a special robot house, right? Like a dog house. Any other ideas of where a robot could sleep? There are no wrong answers.
Near the window.
Near the window. Oh, I like that. Maybe he likes to sleep
On the
outside.
couch.
On the couch. Yeah.
In a chair.
I had someone once say that a robot could sleep in a garage, and I thought, like, that's a good place for a robot. Yeah. So I decided that my robot sleeps in a sleep module. That's what I called his bed. Okay, so I'm going to read you the story that I came up with, which is Power Down Little Robot. And this was illustrated by Tim Zeltner, who lives in Canada. I've actually never met him, but I hope to meet him one day. Bedtime, my little robot, Mom Unit calls. I quickly open my stalling program. I'm thirsty. Can I have a can of oil? I ask. You have already gone over your daily limit, Mom Unit says. It is time to power down for the night. All the other robots get to stay up late. You are the only robot I care about, Mom says. Now hurry and clean your cogs. I try to brush them at half my normal rate, but nothing gets past Mom Unit's sharp eye. So we brush our teeth. My robot, I decided, brushes his cogs. They're like yours. Before I know it, I'm in my sleep module. It is time to move to part 2 of my stalling program. Will you read me a manual? Mom Unit chooses the thinnest one on the shelf. Can you tell me the story of how I was manufactured? She fast forwards through the shortest version. How can I power down without my favorite toy? She digs him out from behind my pillow. Do you think maybe he hid the toy behind his pillow? I think maybe he did. All right now, she says, you must recharge. But I'm not tired. Look, my power level is still at yellow. Mom unit turns off the light. The situation is becoming serious. But I need to tell you a secret. I lower my voice to whisper volume. Did you know that a hummingbot flaps its wings 1,000,000 times a second? Mom unit only laughs and clicks on the nightlight. What if my dreams have error messages again? I ask. She promises to protect me. Did you check the closet for rust monsters? She scans the entire room twice. I think I forgot to brush my cogs. She plays back the recording from earlier. But my circuits hurt. Mom unit smiles. Your systems are functioning normally. She closes the door. Once Mom unit is gone, I wait exactly 67 seconds. Then I creep down the stairs, but I do not get very far. Who is waiting for him at the bottom of the stairs? Mom unit. Yeah, she knows what he's up to. Enough, Mom unit says. If you do not power down now, you will lack energy for the ball game tomorrow. Do you want to interface with your friends or not? Fine, I announce. I will go to my module, but I will not power down. Mom unit tucks me in tight. The sleep module is soft and warm. Maybe I could close my eyes for a millisecond. Will you stay with me until I go into sleep mode, I murmur. Mom unit smiles and clamps my hand in hers. Of course, she says. Now power down, little robot. Dream sequence initiated.